Dear participants, I will give you a short overview of our activities these past 2 years. Our goal was to support people in getting back to education, and the target group that we chose was people with a lower level of education and parents of children below the age of 7. And why did we choose that? Well, because Plaks and Statistics Estonia had just published a study and published the results. And one of the results was it reflected the situation in rural areas of people with small children. And that result really got our attention. It was news to us. More specifically, the average percentage of parents with small children who don't have education is 16. However, in in counties such as Valga, Põlva, Võru, Jõgeva, Järva County, Western County, Western Viru County, the percentage was 27 to 31 of those parents of small children who don't have secondary education. And that is why we chose the target group as it is. The team of Andras was supported by a wide-based working group. And these are all the people that were in the working group. But they counseled us when needed. We met, and it was a lot of help. And now let's practice what we learned this morning. Let's give them all a big hand. Thank you to all the members of this working group. So how did we approach this problem? How did we find these people and raise awareness among the general public? We decided to compile a concept document that outlines problems, describes the situation, and what we are trying to reach. So this concept was something that we disseminated very widely. First, we did it with a Basic Education Managers Association. Then Andras also spread it through our different networks. They forwarded the request of when you get this letter, please pass it on to those who might be interested. And what we wanted to achieve was to draw attention to this topic. We wanted to just make people aware of the situation and the fact that we need to get out of the situation. In addition to the concept, we also found that we need to get the attention of kindergartens. So we started visiting kindergartens, and with the help of the directors of kindergartens, we got together their personnel and their parent bodies. Altogether, we went to 15 kindergartens, and a total of 400 people participated. So what did that mean for us? It meant bilaterally for us, the organizers as well as the kindergartens, that we were exchanging information. It also meant that we noticed the importance of the situation and realized that something needs to be done. To really reach the target group quite directly, we decided to have these motivation and awareness packages. So we developed a program. And in order to develop that program, we also needed to look at some experiences. And from the Pärnu County, Malle Elam, who is also present here today, she provided this assistance for us. So in the Pärnu County, we were able to carry out a pilot project. And from that project, we got a lot of experience. And after this pilot program, we looked through all these counties that I just mentioned earlier and looked for one person in each county who would really lead things and who would carry out these awareness-raising packages and these activities. Of course, we also made a lot of brochures and did a lot of active awareness-raising work. So the bulk of the work was from January to May this year. And we plan to have 180 participants, 2 groups in each county, so 18 groups altogether. However, in one county, in the Valga county, we couldn't get a group together. So in the end, we had 1 group in the county of Valga instead of the 2 we planned. We also got feedback from the participants and organizers, and we resumed or summarized their experience in 2 phrases. Both sides were convinced that whoever participated got a lot of information, and it was an opportunity for socializing and taking part of the community activities. We summarized the results thanks to, again, the leaders we had in different counties, and we summarized, or we made conclusions in September when people had already submitted their documents for attending school. And we are very happy because of the 204 people who participated in this informational program, 44 went to school, 25 to adult education schools, 11 to continuing education, and 8 to universities. 52 went for training courses. We also consider the registering as an unemployed person very important, and a lot of people did that as well. Joining different organizations, whether they were family clubs, associations, we also consider that to be very important. Later, after going through our introductory package, people started independently contacting career counselors, and 22 people went to work. So the results are very positive, and we all hope, of course, that the people stay in the schools and finish the courses that they started. As I mentioned, raising awareness was done through disseminating that concept. There are 27 countries going through this project in Europe, and this new stage we have 33 countries. We also translated our materials into English, and through Apale we notified other countries as well that were participating. In the magazine Family and Home, we had an article that was written on the topic. We had a call also for a discussion online, but participation was quite low. We also had study visits for those people who organized the courses and informationals in the counties to Netherlands, Norway, and Latvia for exchanging experiences. And also when it comes to exchanging experiences, in Brussels, there are 2 meetings per year where everybody who is involved gets together and exchanges experiences. And we could say that the focus of our target group is actually quite remarkable, because most of the time other countries look at a very wide range of topics, but we really narrowed it down and we were happy with the results. Now, on the proposal of the Ministry of Education and Research, they proposed to Andras to also participate in the next round. So we submitted our application. Our application was approved for a period of 2 years, as you can see. And our decision was to continue with the same topic, to take it forward, continue what we started. We haven't quite decided in which areas and how, but an important and quite complex topic is going to be the continuing education of adults and cooperation, and especially after this, and cooperation with our local municipalities, which after this structural reform in Estonia is going to be different. However, I hope with all of your participation, we will manage to get it all done. And on behalf of the Andras team, I would like to say thank you all so very much. Also, thank you to all the people who have participated and who couldn't make it here today. Thank you so much.